If you think GTA 6 is taking forever because Rockstar is just polishing graphics, you're completely missing what's actually happening. Because the real reason this game is taking so long isn't just bigger maps or better visuals, it's something way more ambitious. Rockstar isn't just upgrading GTA, they're trying to rebuild how open-world games work from the ground up. And once you understand this, the delay starts to make a lot more sense. Most people imagine GTA 6 as GTA 5, just with better graphics, more detail, and smoother gameplay. But that's not what Rockstar is building here. They're not just improving the world, they're trying to make it alive. And that single goal changes everything. In GTA 5, the world feels busy, but it's actually heavily scripted. NPCs follow simple routines, react in limited ways, and reset once you leave the area. But GTA 6 appears to be moving away from that completely. And this is where things start to get a little crazy. Instead of NPCs being background props, Rockstar is reportedly building something closer to a life cycle system. That means every character in the world doesn't just exist for a moment, they persist. They have routines, states, and potentially behaviors that continue even when you're not watching. So instead of the world reacting to you in isolated moments, it becomes a system that keeps moving with or without you. And here's why that matters. Because now, every action you take doesn't just create a scene, it creates consequences. If you rob a store, you're not just triggering a scripted event. You could be affecting that NPC's future behavior, their schedule, and even how other systems react around them. And this is where things start to spiral in complexity. Because now imagine this happening, not once, but thousands, maybe millions of times across the entire map. All at the same time. All needing to stay believable. All needing to not break the games. That's not just game design anymore, that's full-scale simulation. And Rockstar is trying to run that simulation inside a playable video game. Now here's the part most people don't think about. It's not just about building these systems, it's about keeping them stable. Because once everything is connected, even small problems can turn into massive ones. If one system glitches, it can ripple into others. If one behavior breaks, it can affect entire chains of interactions. And suddenly, fixing one bug isn't simple anymore, it's like untangling a web. Think of it like this: GTA 5 is like a movie set. Everything looks real, but it's controlled and limited. GTA 6 is trying to be an actual city. Unpredictable, dynamic, constantly changing. And that kind of world is incredibly hard to build. But it gets even more difficult, because all of this has to run smoothly. And this is where performance becomes a nightmare. Every detail, from how cars handle different surfaces to how water moves to how light reflects, is potentially tied into larger physics systems. So instead of separate features, everything becomes interconnected. And if the system gets overloaded, the whole thing can fall apart. Now imagine trying to optimize that for millions of players. That's the challenge Rockstar is dealing with. And we're still not done. Because another massive issue is memory management. All of these systems, AI behavior, world states, physics interactions, need to be constantly tracked, updated, and processed without overwhelming the hardware. And this is where most developers start making compromises. They simplify systems, they cut features, they reduce complexity. But Rockstar has a history of doing the opposite. They push further, which is exactly why this is taking so long. Because they're not just making a bigger game. They're making a deeper one, a smarter one, a more reactive one. And if they actually pull this off, GTA 6 won't just feel like an upgrade. It will feel like a completely different generation of open-world design. So the next time someone says, it's just taking long because of graphics, understand this. Graphics are the easy part. What Rockstar is trying to build underneath the surface is what's really slowing things down. And it might also be the reason GTA 6 changes gaming completely. If you want to stay ahead of everything Rockstar is doing, and understand what most people are missing, check out my other breakdowns because this goes way deeper than you think.